Professor Triplet, sorry. I am on vacation actually with my family, and my wife's family lives on a small farm in Marion, Ohio. They actually don't get internet, so I had to come into town, and the only place that I could find open, unfortunately, was in Buffalo Wild Wings. So wanted to do my video journal and get it done, um, and so we'll get going here. Question number one on the video journal is tell me about the biblical definition of management and explain the greatest example of leadership. We'll start off with the greatest example of leadership. In my eyes and in many other Christians' eyes, the greatest example of leadership is Jesus. Things that he went through, the people that he impacted, and the actions that he took um, just exude leadership and are the perfect example for any believer or even non-believer to follow as far as leadership, as far as when to love and when to be stern, uh, when to help and when to be able to teach. So he is the greatest example of leadership. The biblical definition of management is easy. That's stewardship. Um, Even before reading this, I understood that being a steward of everything that God gives you, even the non-believers that you get to work with or get to mentor to, you are to be a steward of them as well as all of the different resources that He has given you. That actually kind of hit me hard just as far as reading a little bit more in depth as far as what a steward meant, not only in biblical aspects, but also in a secular aspect, as far as loving people and doing things of that nature. So that was really, really good for me. Explain the four qualifications of a spiritual leader and how they can apply to your to how you can apply these to business. The four characteristics is born again, baptized in the Holy Spirit, called and anointed to be a leader, and spiritually mature. Those four things are great and can be implemented into your everyday life and into your business by just being the example of Jesus. All of those aspects of it, the main center is Jesus and God, and just continuing to be that example in order to continue to build that relationship and encourage the people that you work with to seek Christ through your actions and through your leadership. The one that really kind of got to me as far as kind of hung me up a little bit was baptized in the Holy Spirit. How do you uh, convey that to somebody? And the definition in there is, he should have the evidence of a powerful witness as described in Acts 1:8. Um, it's very evident that the Spirit lived in Paul by the way that he led. Um, and he was not always able to tell everybody about Jesus, but he led like Jesus would lead. So knowing and seeing that example was huge for me. So those are my two answers to the video journal. Hopefully this comes through, and hopefully we can. Next couple will not be in Buffalo Wild Wings in Marion, Ohio. So thanks, Professor Triplet. We'll talk to you real soon.